Hi there, Joka here from Pocket Full of Happiness, and in this video I'm going to show you the new spring background cover plate. This is an A2 cover plate as well, and as you can see I have some tulips on it, some flowers. Well, by the time this comes out, tulip season is over, but I mean, I could have tulips all year. I created again the cover plate in a way that you can add multiple colors at the same time. So as you can see, I die cut all the shapes from different shades of a certain color. One of them is kind of eggplant mauve type, and the other one is yellow. And also the leaves I die cut from two different greens. And for this I did not, especially the purple ones, I did not die cut them, the whole panel, because I did not want to waste that much paper. I just used a small sections, so small squares, to die cut just the tulip heads. And then for the yellows, I did die cut them, but I will use the whole panels on a different card. So here I'm adding all the color pieces on top of a white panel. And here I'm doing the inlay technique. And these are my yellow panels, which I will add to this card here, because I cannot throw away anything like that, and also it's just going to create a really nice dimension there. I actually really like the way that turned out. And now I'm creating my sentiments. One, I will do a yellow background. And as you can see, I always create these sentiment strips the same way. Well, two different ways. This is one of them, where I create a background, and then on top of that I will add those teeny tiny letters as an extra layer from a different color. For this I'm using my tweezers to help me, because they are really small, those letters. So for another sentiment, I'm using the smile sentiment from the Jumbo emoji set, and I actually used some of the outlines that I already die cut for previous projects. So I had, I don't even know how many white die cuts, which is now what I'm going to layer up here to create a dimensional piece. And at this point I wasn't exactly sure what color I want to use, so I'm just trying a few different versions. And again, from previous projects I had some letters remaining, so I went with the tone on tone look, in the sense that the outline, the smile outline, or negative, or I don't even know which one is the negative or the positive. I call that the negative piece, because the smile letters to me are the positive. Either way, you see what I mean. I will add on top the light pink color, which is exactly the same cardstock as the background, so that way it's tone on tone, and it's while you can still see it, it's not going to be so over the top on that background. And then here, finishing up my previous sentiment, I'm not using white for my letters, but I'm using a light yellow, and this way that's also kind of tone on tone on the yellow background. And as you can see, I'm just using my tweezers, add a little bit of liquid glue, and I swipe it off on that kitchen towel because I really only need these letters to be sticky, not that they have a ton of glue on them. And this way it's a lot more cleaner. I mean, the sentiment is cleaner. There's no glue residue around the letters. Now I am going to glue together all these negative die cuts, and I will choose one of them. Well, I chose the lightest. It's yellow, but it's not, you know, it's almost like a cream color is what I chose for my the main color, the cover plate. You can also use this die for Easter projects, because the way that tulip is designed, it was meant to be rabbit ears or bunny ears, but then I never managed to be on time for Easter products. So yeah, it's now spring background. Okay, so once I have this, I will glue it all down. First the panel to my card base, and then I will add this top layer as well. I believe I had to trim those cards because again, I never managed to glue things like in a straight line. So sometimes I have a millimeter overhang and then I have to cut that off. Next, I'm trying to figure out where to put the sentiment. And my thought process here is to hide the tulips in the background that have the same color as the smile letters. And then basically I'm adding back the color to the background with the sentiment, if that makes any sense. But if you look at the card, I hope it does. And then my second card, I'm using liquid glue to add this front panel, which creates the dimension, and I'll add the yellow sentiment to it as well. I wasn't quite sure where I want it, so I kind of went through a whole bunch of possibilities until I settled on this one. And then I'm bringing in some enamel dots. This one is the mustard, the glitter enamel dot is the mustard set, and as you can see, I'm adding one of the small ones to each of those close to tulips. And on the next one, I'm just going to place, this one is the Dusty Rose set. Actually, it's kind of like a mauve type of color, so it's perfect with this card. And here I'm just placing them randomly, just to have a little bit of a different design as the other card was. Now here are my two simple cards. I mean, the only thing that takes time on this is really the puzzling of the pieces, but other than that, the cards look simple, and still I really love them. I love tulips. So I hope you like these. I hope I could give you some ideas, and please check out the other videos on the channel today as well. Thank you very much again. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye.